I'm going to swear to God, I have no issue with you. I don't know what I did. She goes, how come I didn't get invited to play the tournament? And in that moment, I'm like, we're on to something, baby. I was like, we're on to something. People are upset they didn't get invited. They want to be invited. They want to play.
Yeah.
And from there, that's when I was like, I should probably start taking this shit a little bit seriously. All right, here we go. All right, everybody. And by everybody, I mean the 3 people that are going to watch this. I'd say we get more than 3.
I think we get 5 to 10 total.
5 to 10. That'd
5
be
to
a
10.
good start.
Yeah.
That's a good start. Oh, no, it already says that we have an issue of maintaining recording quality. That's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. That's great. All right. We should be okay. It's all
Who
right
gives
if
a-
it's not
No
the
one's
highest
no one's
quality.
watching anyway. It's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I want to pull this up so I get this correct, Aris. We have the regional director of operations of 1MB, as you can see by, I mean, for listening, you can't see it, but Aris is decked out in 1MB gear. So Aris, thanks for repping the 1MB to get this thing going. You look good.
Oh yeah.
You look real good.
I
And
mean
most
that
importantly,
hoodie looks
before
good
we,
on you too, man.
I know I got the hoodie going. 1MB merch, 1MBseries.com/merch. I think Aris and my mom are the only people that have bought merch. Maybe Nikki as well. I'll give her credit when credit's due. But I think to kick this thing off, Aris, I think we need to.
Are we getting?
It's
I don't even
time
know
to.
if do I have one? I think I do.
Oh, what do you know? I think I need that sweatshirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
there we go. I didn't get the nice click.
okay.
Hold on.
We have
Oh,
to
what
make
do you
eye
know?
contact when we click
It's a
it.
MB series beer mug. You would have one of these, but you decided not to come to the last event. Oh, I think Nikki gave you one.
I do. Do you need me
Cheers.
to go get it too? It's fine. I'm
No,
just gonna drink
that's
out
all
of the
right. We
bottle.
look good. Cheers, my friend. That's good when it hits the lips.
That actually was.
That's good stuff.
I need
That's
another
really
sip.
good. I needed that. It's, I know whether you're whatever day you're watching this now, it is St. Patrick's Day, but we're going to celebrate with just a cold, beautiful Miller High Life. So thank you, Miller, for hopefully one day sponsoring our future events. But Eris, let's get into this thing. First of all, I know we kind of semi go way back. I feel like we've known each other for a long time, and you're how old now?
26.
So you're a baby.
Yeah.
So I was kind of a little shithead high school kid. Probably that's how you knew me, and I knew you as a little shithead Aris, kind of running around smacking backhands at Northridge. But let's talk about the reconnection. I mean, probably in the last 2 or 3 years, we found ourselves playing quite a bit of tennis together.
Yeah, I mean, I can still remember when I just ran into you at CSU and you were like, hey, I have this group of people that hit now. And I'm like, well, I haven't played tennis in a long time. So I'd love
Was
to
there
get
a
back into it.
decent break for you post college?
Yeah, after school, I didn't play nearly as much. I never really took it off, but it would be once every 2 weeks, maybe once a week, if that.
Wow.
And now, yeah, since we got connected, it's been,
Yeah.
I mean,
Now you're a tennis nut job.
right. I can't go without a four day week of hitting.
It's
So,
like a 4-day break. That's big time.
oh, it's too much and now. The forehand loses it after 2 days. I mean, I'm sure it's going to come up at some point. It's never really there, but
That's
after a
true.
couple days, it's
Um,
just real bad.
You give yourself a lot of hate on that side. That side's not that bad. You're really good at spinning the ball on the service line off that side.
See, I knew this is how it was going to go. I'm like,
Yeah.
no one's
It's
going to
going
try
to
to.
be a 45-minute to an hour roast session of Aris's forehand.
I was like, wow, this is actually going to be a compliment. He's live. He can't say shit anymore. It's like, never mind. He's
No, we're unfiltered here.
okay.
It
Yeah.
took
For
us
the
it took us
for the
30
5 people.
seconds to yeah, for the 5 people it took us 30 seconds to make fun of Aris's forehand and open a beer.
Yeah. I mean, it's two staples of the group, to be honest.
It's true. It's true, and I think that kind of what speaks on what this whole 1MB thing is trying to be. Not taking ourselves too seriously and enjoying a cold beverage post game. But I think the coolest part of it is that you go from not playing that much post college, which let's face it, anyone or most of the people in this group have dedicated most of their lives to tennis. I don't think we're old enough to say half our life, but I can say most of our lives. I don't know. I'm 12 years out of school now. We've dedicated all this time to tennis, and once you finish college tennis, it's over. You just don't play anymore. And I think that's not good. That's bad.
It's very bad. I mean,
It's very
aside from
bad.
aside from one MB participant, Lauren Davis, like none of us were really going
Very
to the
true.
pro circuit. So it's
No,
like that was it for us. Like that was
no,
kind of, and plus I'm young enough where I had my college career cut a little short by COVID.
it's
So
true.
I
Didn't even
kind
think
of
about
had,
that.
yeah, I kind of had a little bad taste in my mouth, like ending on really not playing that much in my
Hmm.
last year. So going from that into pretty much not playing at all was kind of shitty,
Weird.
but
Yeah.
yeah, very weird. But
I
yeah,
mean,
it's
you got cut off from COVID. I didn't play much my senior year because I was fat and out of shape and didn't try very hard.
and look at you now. You're still you're in shape, are you? I don't know.
Nah, we're on our way, baby. We're on our way. It's scary that my motivation to get in shape now to be good at tennis is way higher than it was my senior year of college. A
Well,
scary amount.
who else is gonna beat Peter nowadays? Like, is
Listen,
it
I don't know. Thank God Tommy moved back to Cleveland for like this nice little 6 to 8 month period because someone had to put that lefty fucker in his place. So we appreciate you, Tommy.
just for that, for no other
Shout out to
reason,
the
clearly.
pizza ball priest. Tommy just
It's
the pizza ball priest just did a surfing trip in Alaska. So Tommy might be up for the next guest on the pod just so we can talk about his trip to Alaska and how he loves to shank one-handed backhands. But I mean that's pretty I mean like just the evolution of going from college tennis to taking a break to I think a lot of us are probably playing now more than we ever have since college. That's kind of one of the main reasons that this whole thing kind of got started, which I think is pretty fucking cool. And coming off this knee injury and stuff, and having kind of like a 6 month breather after when I left, I was probably in the best shape I had been in since college, just because we were playing so much over the summer.
yeah, and it's funny too because when I was out of school, I would still play, but it'd be like maybe these mundane doubles or singles matches. And
Yeah,
like sometimes with the same person, it can get pretty old quickly. But I
for
think that's
sure.
the beauty of what we do, where I mean, you take out the serve for 90% of what we do, and all of a sudden you're hitting about 1,000 times more balls, and you really
And
feel
I'm
like
not
you
sure
get
that
a,
number's high enough right there. It might be
I
more
mean,
than 1,000.
you really do though. Like you just get like you have you hit so many more balls. You get so
Mm-hmm.
much more work in your legs. You get a great workout, and not to mention too, like it opens up this group to so many more people who would be at a different level with the
Yeah.
serve. Because I mean,
Yep.
you take out the serve, there's this even playing. The playing field is so even.
100%. And that's, I mean, like as much I could probably go on an 8 hour ramble about the one thing I do miss being living in Cleveland is just the crew itself, but getting people invested in like, hey, like we don't have to fucking serve. The serve sucks. It's not fun.
Oh,
It's
don't get me
not.
wrong. There's a time and a place for it, but
100%.
I
And like, but it really comes down to like bringing honestly more levels together, right?
right.
Like we have, I'd say, majority of the crew in Cleveland is a Division 3 crew, right? Am I wrong? I don't
Exactly.
think so. It is, but when the random baller Lauren Davis shows up, or we get Tommy. Like when Tommy brings the serve into play, all of a sudden he's kicking all of our asses. But
Yeah.
off the ground, Nolan and Tommy and Aris and Christine and Brian, sorry BC, it evens the playing field, right? Like that's kind of what brings us together, and that's what I really am trying to bring down here. It's like, hey, look, we got 30, 40 people up in Cleveland playing tennis this way. Let's get 20, 25 people playing tennis this way and let's do a tournament and let's get all together and yeah, play tennis for an hour and a half, but then the party will be fucking fantastic.
Exactly. And I think you've been a pretty big advocate for this value of the group. It's like no one really cares how good we are at tennis anymore. Like it's
Yes.
like we all suck. Like none of
We're
us are
bad.
that good. Other than Lauren. Like I can
Yeah.
exclude that. But
Lauren shouldn't even be included in this
no, she's
conversation.
not. Like let's be
Lauren.
honest, but
And Lauren,
yeah,
hopefully, Lauren has said that she would come on, so I appreciate the day that we do this with her, but
that would be sick.
should not demean her enough to where we put her in the same sentence as us.
No, that's not right. But like, yeah,
It's wrong.
we all suck at tennis to
We
a
do.
certain point. It's like no one really cares. Like we're all
Yeah,
just out here trying to get a good workout and like trying to get a little better every day. Like
for sure.
it's fine.
And if we don't, that's okay. We burned,
It's okay
you burned 1,200
because
calories running around acting like an idiot and throwing
you
your
still
racket.
get to drink one of these at the
You
end of the
do.
day,
You
win
do.
or lose.
Maybe even two of them. You can have two.
I've got 3 more in the fridge, depending on how this
You
goes.
could
So
have three more. This is not a very judgy group.
no, it's not.
Maybe it might be a little bit.
I think 4 beers on a Monday night at St. Patty's Day. It's
St.
St.
Patty's Day.
Patty's Day.
This is the
Yeah,
day that you
you get
can
it.
definitely
You get a
you
pass.
can you can get a pass for today.
Yeah, you get a pass.
But yeah, definitely. I think we kind of nailed down. I think with the whole 1MB thing, that's really definitely brought us together. I mean, let's face it, not like we were ever close going through college or when I was 12 years older than you growing up at Northridge doing clinics, but it's cool to see these relationships that kind of come together and blossomed and new friends. Like I was a pretty decent player in high school, and half of these guys are D3 guys that, no, sorry. And when I was in high school, I probably thought I was way too cool to fucking hit a tennis ball with any of these guys. And now some of them are my best friends.
Exactly.
I mean, we could talk for 4 hours about how awesome the
We have,
John Carroll crew is.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
the best. They're the
That's so
best.
great.
I've told all of them I wish I never went to Cleveland State and I went to John Carroll because
It would have been a pretty damn good time, I'll be
it
honest.
would have been a great time.
It's a good
That crew is the best, and I'm pumped
Really
that
cool.
a lot of them are coming. Oh, okay, sorry, high life. A couple of them are coming to Ocean Isle, so that'll be a lot of fun. It's gonna
Yeah.
be a good time. Let's keep the 1MB train kind of rolling here, and let's talk a little bit about the board. So those who don't know, the board comprises. What's the word? Comprises.
Yeah,
Does that sound
I guess
weird?
so.
Comprises of me,
How many high
Christine.
lifes are you on, Nolan?
It's St. Patty's Day. I celebrated Saturday, but I'm old now, so I think I'm still hungover.
Okay.
Maybe. Me, Brian Curran, Christine Deacon, Christine Chericostas, mostly known through the Northeast Ohio Tennis Sphere, and the one and only three-peat, Peter Harris.
Mandatory
Nikki.
acknowledgement.
No?
Mandatory acknowledgement.
Three-peat.
He's 4-peat here now.
Yeah, but
He'll always
he can
be
win.
three-peat
He
to
can win
you.
as many fucking tournaments as he won. I'm calling him three-peat. We have me kind of leading the way. We have Nikki Michaelich taking all of our photos, and she's kind of the. Let's face it, Nikki runs the show.
There's no
she's
one
the
MB without Nikki.
No. Whatever I've attempted to pay her and give her, it's not even close to enough. With the work that she does, it makes us look good on social media to our 14 followers. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow, Aris.
I mean, I think
People are
by
gonna watch
next year
this.
we
We're gonna
could
grow.
get. I think we could get up to 15 by next year.
I think so. 1500 would be pretty dope, but I'll take 15. And sorry, let me look this up one more time.
I think you made this title. Like how?
I think I made this title. I wrote it and it sounded good. I might have stole it from Brian.
I think Brian might have
know,
made it. You're right.
Brian might have made it. The regional director of operations, Aris Jhaveri. God, sounds good, man.
Does
Is that
sound
on a
good.
resume yet? Has it made the resume?
Oh, of course. It's right.
Okay.
It's right above all the other stuff that doesn't matter. So
It's very true. And we got Everly. We have the chief 5 officer. Our
Okay.
5-year-old chief 5 officer. So we appreciate Everly. She comes to most of the events. She was probably the most fun event so far, maybe, was the summer event last year. And Everly was there for 6 hours and had an absolute blast. So we appreciate Everly. She's the truth. I look forward to my random calls and FaceTimes from her, which I saw that you guys were recently playing some tennis together.
maybe not together, but we were on the court
She was there.
together. Nikki and I
Yes.
were hitting,
Okay.
and Everly was running around with Jim.
Yeah, okay. The
Another,
whole crew.
yeah, great dude.
Wow. Yeah. Jim took all the photos, got my tweener photo. Love
Yeah,
it.
that was good.
Got good photos of Buddy.
I saw that one. Yeah,
R.I.P. to Buddy. Miss
I
him.
was on that one.
Yeah, we need Buddy. We appreciate Jim for taking those photos. But we've really got I wrote collection of humans here. We have an unbelievable collection of humans on the board and on the court. So we appreciate them. And I think kind of where I would love to have, going back to the board, thoughts on the board. Think we need to move any pieces around? Anyone need to go? You're the regional director of operations, so
Well, I mean,
your eyes and ears for me, Aris.
So-
I need to know.
I mean, there's been many threats to kick me off the board. So
Yeah,
I-
but those are just to keep you in line. You know,
okay,
at least for me, or are you getting more threats than
no,
besides
just
from me?
just from you.
Okay, good, because that's the only place should be coming from.
Maybe the occasional dig from BC, but that's
That's
it.
fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
he's got to throw one in every once in a while, you know.
You know, when the majority of group is here, talent wise,
I knew something was coming.
when you're here, but you have a little bit of authority. But your talent is gotta keep it in the frame. You gotta throw some digs, and that's
But
what
on
we
on the
appreciate,
Dingles
UBC.
court, it gets put right back up to there though.
But when we play Dingles, see,
They're all right there.
there's no there. There might be a little bit of here, a tad. There's some up there.
No, when B-Tree comes out, he's way up there.
He's way up there, especially in the Dingles court. Great feeder of the ball to get the thing going. God, that guy can't fucking feed worth shit. He's the worst feeder of all time. Can't do a friendly feed. But that's what makes him an electric Labash feeder.
Oh my God, that walk up that he does.
I'm telling you, he was
it's
lights out at Northridge. He was tough with the feeds.
yeah, I would have loved to see it, but I wasn't there. So
But you weren't there because you were too
Yeah.
cool.
I was too
For
cool
us.
for it.
Thoughts on anything new? Any new event? Anything different during clinics? Anything social media wise that could help us grow? That could be different. That doesn't even have to help us grow. It just could be different. Anything that you've been like, this would be fun if we did this.
Well, I think especially now with the regional director of operations being on a little kind of recruiting some of the younger people to join this group, I think there's becoming more and more interest in the serve being brought back a little more for some of the events. Maybe not as much in the clinics, just
Yeah.
because I think that warming
I think
up
it
just
slows it
takes
down probably a little
right.
bit.
Like you only get an hour and a half. It takes too much time to warm it up. It's like, okay, let's not do that. But
Yeah.
I do think there is a space for potentially like a doubles event or even just a little more serving. Like I thought when we had that singles and doubles event in the summer at the
Yeah.
tennis club, right? I
Yeah.
think that was a blast. I mean,
It
that was
was.
so fun. And yeah, we have this very disjointed singles event going on that's going to take 35
6
years to
months?
it's getting on like I bet it'll be done in 4 months. It
I feel
started in
like we're at it.
January.
Okay, we started in
We
January,
started in
so
January.
we're 3.5 months into a 12-man singles draw,
Eight.
and
I think
three
like
matches have been
10,
played.
10 man. 10 man.
Yeah, it's not big.
Not like literally it should not
Uh,
take long.
well, you're the regional director of operations. You gotta.
See, here's the dig. It's like, might need to kick him off the board if he doesn't get this singles shit in line.
It's true. It's true. Thin ice already.
Oh
You
yeah.
kind of live your life on thin ice, which is why we appreciate you
What is that supposed to mean?
and why you always get digs thrown at you.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Like I don't even know how to take that.
I don't know. Just soak it in. Just soak it in. But I think there is room for the serve. I think there is. And I think that, when we look back, that event at the tennis club was a great time. It
was
was
a
so
blast.
much fun. The
Yeah.
tennis was fun. The lineup portion of everything is probably the most difficult part. But if that's the most difficult part, that's not the end of the world. And I think we're probably heading to a place where I think for the summer, we'll probably end up doing all doubles. I don't even know if we're going to have courts is going to start to become an issue if the size keeps growing. I mean, up to 27 for our last event. That's a lot of people.
It's awesome. It's
It's
really
awesome.
awesome.
It was great. The energy
I
was
mean,
great.
how many people did you have for the first singles event that you did?
6. This
Right.
started with
And-
a 6. I mean, this started with 6. I'll tell a story, and probably this is the story that really made me feel like, okay, like we might be onto something. So this MB, for those who don't know, is I play a lot of competitive golf, and there's tons of avenues for high level golfers post college to play a bunch of tournaments. So let's face it, at the end of the day, anyone who's in sports, what do we love to do? We love to compete, right? It's like, I'm sure if you went and played ping pong with your brother tomorrow, do you want to kick his ass?
Of
Course, because that's who we are. We want to compete. So I'm like, all right, I played 12 golf events, high level golf tournaments, former college players, high level amateurs. And if I wanted to play tennis high level in Northeast Ohio, there was one tournament last year with, I think, 4 people signed up.
Yeah. And I
So
think
that's it.
everyone knows 5-0 tennis in Northeast Ohio is
Joke.
terrible.
Joke. So I'm like, all right, I played by one tournament. Cool. Like, when's my next one? Oh, cool. It's in 12 fucking months. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, fuck this. Like, I'm doing my own, starting my own. And at that time, the first event was me, fucker, winning. I had match points too. Can't win your own first tournament. Can't do
No,
that.
no,
That's a bad look.
it's right. No, you
I
had to let
tanked
him
the
win.
match point. I tanked it. I tanked it. I was like, I can't win my first tournament. Can't do your own tournament just to win it. Tough luck.
Couldn't do it.
Me, Peter, BC, Christine. So a lot of board in there. Chris Jew. Love Chris. We need Chris back in the game.
Need Chris back. But
We need
that
Chris
guy's
back
just
in the
too,
game.
he's kind of just too successful at life to be with
He
us.
is. Cool, you're a doctor. No one cares.
Yeah,
Can't hit a
like,
backhand. Can't.
I mean, look who's talking, man. Like, come on.
That's okay. His forehand's good, though.
His
Hey, beat
forehand
him.
is his forehand is really
Forehand's
fucking
good.
good.
Beat him that day, so that's all right. So Chris and Alex Hertuck, which Alex and I have played tennis together for 25 years, which is really cool. Something that I'll always take away and cherish. Like, that's cool. Me and Alex have been rivals since we were 8 years old.
Another
So
D3, another D3.
another D3 legend. So many D3 legends.
Yeah.
Just hundreds of them. So we play this event. You know, we did fast four, round robin, me, Chris, Hertuck, BC, Christine, and Peter. We're in a crew. You know, me and Peter play in get through. We play in the finals. Takes me down, third set break or whatever. I think in a breaker. Super fun. We all go out. We had dinner in Tremont. Had a blast. All the girlfriends, wives, boyfriends, husbands drank till midnight. Party. We were at Tia's dad's restaurant, Bourbon Street Barrel Room. Plug. Sponsor the pod. First episode. Good for a sponsor. So Bourbon Street Barrel Room. Bourbon Street Barrel Room. Great time. Blast. Super fun. So this is like, we just had our 2 years. So it was in March, which I think it was like middle of a snowstorm that 2 weeks. So the next Thursday night clinic, Christine's sister, Nikki. All right, Nikki, you might have scared the shit out of me a little bit on this one. She goes, hey, and Nikki can be intense, and she knows it, but she's also a baller, and I don't think I've ever seen her miss a shot. So Nikki goes, I need to talk to you after the clinic. Or maybe it was a Monday night after, it was a Monday night post singles, which, hey, you just got done because you stole my spot because I moved. You're welcome. Yeah. So Nikki was playing on another court, I think, with Chris, Bob, Jamie, and I'm like, all right, yeah, sure. So I'm like, I kind of lost her, so I was like, I'll just go to my car. And it's -5 out and snowing. And there she is sitting in her car with her door open, like, get in. And I'm like, I don't know what I did, but I text Allie. I'm like, hey, getting in the car with Nikki. Heads up. If you don't hear from me, Nikki did it. So Nikki goes, she looked at me and she's like, do you have a problem with me? Like, what's wrong? I swear to God, I have no issue with you. I don't know what I did. She goes, how come I didn't get invited to play the tournament? And in that moment, I'm like, we're on to something. I was like, we're on to something. People are upset they didn't get invited. They want to be invited. They want to play.
Yeah.
And from there, that's when I was like, I should probably start taking this shit a little bit seriously. And that's kind of what kicked off. I mean, I'll give Brian Curran full credit on saying you could run a 5-0 clinic, and I told him he was high and that it would never work. And here we are getting 15 to 20 people every Thursday night. So
Yeah.
major credit to him there. But Nikki was the one who was like, the tournament stuff, the events could work. That's what they are. I don't want to call them tournaments. They're events.
They're not tournaments.
They're not tournaments. It's foofy and giggle, but they're events and they're super fun. And I look forward to every single one. But Nikki, although she scared the absolute shit out of me, major credit to Nikki.
She was on to something.
She was on something.
And just to shout her out again, I think she just kicked all of our asses while she was 8 months pregnant a while ago. Like,
yes.
Who else could fucking do that?
And it's like that whole family bases their whole game off. Like they get every ball.
Yeah, every ball.
Nikki got every ball was about to poop a baby out in a week.
With the child in her. Like, it's fucking
unbelievable.
Yeah, stupid good.
And they bounce back crazy fast. In like 3 weeks, they're in shape and like kicking everyone's ass again.
Yeah, it's like, so when's the Dingles night happening again? It's like, aren't you
your
like...
kid, fucking impressive. That's what it is. Those guys are nuts. They really are nuts. But yeah, she kind of kicked it off. She's the one who kind of got these events things going, and cheers to her for really kind of paving the way of being like, all right, Nolan, like, you can get this shit done, and we could have some fun events. So thanks, Nikki, for scaring the shit out of me. I appreciate it. But I think we're going to get to a point. I think this summer, going back to kind of what you said about the serve, I think the serve is going to be in this summer. I think we're going to have a fun little weekend, fun little like small fun hit and giggle events, kind of in Ocean Isle coming up here. Hope we had a great crew, but I think when I get up there, August, maybe late August, early September, I think we're looking at some sort of doubles event
Yeah, I think there is a place for the serve in
for
these
sure.
events, and like there definitely is a place where the serve is not welcome, I would say. Like I think like the staples that we've had so far, like the Dingles event, the Labash event, I think, and especially this last Labash event, like clearly we had 27 people. It had to be the biggest turnout we've had.
Biggest
So,
turnout. There's a market
I
for it.
mean, exactly. Like in and I don't think you can change that at this point. It's
No.
phenomenal. And I
Yeah,
think everyone kind of looks forward to that. Like I
for
know
sure.
I was looking forward to both of them. Like it's just that's what we do. Like
Yeah,
that's what every clinic is kind of based around
yeah,
that both you and I have run.
for sure. For sure. I mean, like, those two are just kind of the main games. Like, those are going to stay. And I think if you have kind of like the two main staples, that gives two, maybe, a bonus event here or there to kind of play around, try some new shit. Like, if it's not a team event, which, like you said, that team event was so much fun.
Yeah, I think
Which, hey, we won.
we did win that one.
We did win. Way to go. We won
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
Just in case anybody was wondering, me and Aris won.
Yeah, and just also in case anyone was wondering, I went 0-2 in singles that day.
I beat Peter that day. I kicked his ass.
And don't let them forget it. That's like
You know what? People always talk about the towpath one. I beat him. I beat
I
him
I
again.
know I talk about that one a lot
I
because
kicked
that
his
was
ass that day.
yeah, that was before the friendship started.
For sure.
First set Nolan was not a happy Nolan. So I was like, this is just me like getting my ass handed to me in doubles with my partner, and I have to go over to Nolan kicking his racket into the tarp. I'm like, dude, you're good. We're gonna lose this match anyway. Like it's fine. And then after that, Nolan just decided to like just not miss a fucking first serve, and then just yell, "I beat Peter" at the end. And I was
Beat him.
like, that I I didn't know the history between you two, so at that point I was kind of like, dude, what a douche.
That was pretty early on.
I
You thought
didn't
I was a
really.
douche?
Yeah, when you were just like, guys, I beat Peter. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Wow, that's a bold statement, my man. Like, yeah, it was a
It's
pretty
not
bold
about.
statement.
It's not a.
That match, that match at Topaz was fun. I on the ride down, I called Brian Kerr and I was like, "How am I gonna beat this motherfucker?" And I was like, I'm gonna tank a set." I was like, "I gotta tank a set," and then I'm gonna try to serve and hit every ball as hard as I can for a set.
So
And what it turned
BC had
into.
the plan.
And let me tell you something. I'm gonna give the secret on how to beat Peter right now.
Okay, I
You
might need
have
this for the never-ending singles
you
draw.
you got to make him play offense.
Oh,
You got
okay.
to hit shitty chips in the middle of the court, and you got to make him come in and play offense.
Your chip is better than you think. I'll give you that. It's a little Steve Johnson-esque.
Dude, I
Stakes
honestly
pretty low.
shout out to Steve Johnson. I think I mimic my game after him.
You really do.
I really do.
You're just like a poor man Steve
Frankie
Johnson.
P. When I was in college, Frankie P. was like Steve Johnson, baby, Stevie Johnson. I was like, dude, you're fucking right. I really do kind of play like Stevie Johnson.
Stevie, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna get some doubles in this summer. I think whether it's a team, whether it's four, whether it's six, whether it's two, and we do a doubles tiebreak, whether it's which could be a blast. I think there's a round robin type situation. I think there's avenues for a lot of fun doubles coming up.
And I think like the last time when we did the team event with the serving, like some people that you were like, well, they don't want to serve. It's like they ended up serving and they were fine.
Yeah,
Like it's just like because
true.
they don't really do it now. But
And I think
knowing that
too that we're growing, that there's more to kind of pick from.
yeah,
Of like, if you don't want to play an event, that's okay. There's going to
right.
be another one.
Yeah,
But you're
and
right.
there's
I think at that point maybe I was like so worried about having the numbers. But
yeah, I think now that's not really a concern. Like we have a bigger group. And
yeah,
also I think a larger amount of people who would be willing to serve without
for
like
sure.
any pushback. Like I think
Yeah.
a lot of people played in that team event that had some pushback, but they still ended up having a great time with the serve.
At the end of the day, after we're all done sitting in that janky ass hut and Yagos and
Oh,
Diego and all of them were cooking for us. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think anybody was talking worrying about their surf.
No. Yagos on the grill, it's impossible to have a bad time.
We could do a 2.5 hour episode talking about those guys grilling.
Yeah, can we get Yagos on the show, but like don't actually have him on the show, just have him over at my apartment just cooking
Just
while
cooking,
I'm
just in the
yeah.
background. They'll just come walk around every
Yeah, it's like
like
no,
eight
he
minutes.
just brings me my hors d'oeuvres the whole night.
It's tough.
Phenomenal cook.
There's not many things in life I prefer over seeing those guys standing around a barbecue, as they would say.
Yeah. Well, it's like a
It's
Brazilian barbecue, so
the
it's
Brazilian, yeah. It's just a
fucking
fucking.
insane.
We really have found the cream of the crop when it comes to the food.
Oh
These
yeah.
guys know how to fucking do it. They really do.
Mhm.
God, it's so good.
It was so good. I'm like, yeah,
That
I'm
was, I think,
salivating
the
now.
hardest thing about moving away was leaving
That you don't
that.
that you don't get to see Yagos on the grill.
I miss that shiny-headed, bearded man more than anyone knows. I'll just send him random hearts,
I
text
feel like
message,
we
just
could
so he
also do
knows.
we could do
You
like
know?
a whole segment on like how attractive Yagos is too. But
Oh,
like
easily.
yeah, like I feel like there's a market for that too.
Nikki's always
Next
kind of
episode.
looking like, oh, for sure. And Nikki's kind of always looking for fun things, like during these events. Which last event, I mean, she was the director, the photographer, the hustler. I mean, she did it all. But she's always looking for, like a quick ask everyone 2 questions so she can, throw it up on the Instagram. I think the next question should be on a scale of 1 to 10. What do you rate Yagos? And let's see
What the average is?
what the average is or what the numbers are. I
I
think some
mean,
answers would be fun to see.
yeah, I think some people might take it too seriously. Like
Yeah,
some of the
it's
girls might
true.
be like,
Which that makes it funnier.
yeah, it does make it funnier because then when
And you
all
can
the
see
guys
who takes it too serious and who
all the
doesn't.
guys give him a 10,
I don't. 10's not high enough. I'd be
it's
giving
not.
him 12 through 14. Thanks, Yagos. We appreciate you. 'Cause that's what
Yeah,
we think about you. I've told this to your face, so this is no secret.
great fucking guy.
Great fucking guy. But I think as we kind of go through this and bouncing around, as I tend to ask one question, then we go on tangents about how good looking members of our crew is. I think that really goes back to I wrote it down. I'll say it again. The collection of humans. I mean, it's way more fun us chopping it up and talking about the people that we've come to know and play tennis with and hang out with. And I mean, we're excited for. We have people that are doing cool shit. Yagos is getting married in Brazil. Like, we'll keep talking about Yagos. But we have humans doing fucking really cool things, and it's like cool. I like have fun and play tennis with that guy, but I'm also like pumped to see what else is going on. Like
Right.
the
No,
collection of humans is truly spectacular.
I never imagined to like be this close with a group of people outside of school that I've played tennis
Yeah,
with. Like out in school, like you're like my team was like that was the group I was in. But then out
yeah,
of school, it's like, well, I didn't really hit with that many people. It's like, well, now my friends are all gone. But then,
yeah.
yeah, you enter this group of people that not only I can have a blast on court with, but like off the court, oh, by
It's
the
the
way,
best.
they're amazing dudes and women.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's awesome.
Gotten lucky. We had some first timers in our last event. Last event, I think Rachel Buczynski, Carly Cohen, who I've known since same thing, Northridge fam that I've known since she was, I think, this big.
Yeah.
Juan, some of your case dudes, Diego, Michael, who I think Michael's just too fucking good. We had to kick him out.
Okay. Yeah. They're both really
He's
fucking good.
so. Diego's great because he looks like he moves like 1 mile per hour and he gets every ball.
He's
He's
really
got like the
fucking
Sloane
athletic.
Stevens effect. Like when you watch Sloane Stevens, like she ain't fucking trying, but she
No,
gets to every ball.
he's a pretty
So does
damn good
he.
player.
He's fucking good.
He won't give you a single point for free.
No, no.
Michael
But
might give you a point.
okay, maybe not. You're pretty good. He might be on like the reserve list.
Yeah,
Fucking
Michael will
good.
give you a free point, but like then he'll rip 3 winners after that.
His entry fee just doubles if he wants to play another event.
Okay, I'll cover it. I need that. I need to
We'll
watch
be.
that guy hit forehands.
We'll do a case. We'll do a case crew. You guys can be all fucking
Yeah, me,
go
Sutanto,
case insane.
Sean Maza as a 4-man doubles team.
It's good.
It's
That's
a good,
tough.
it's a good fucking team.
Fucking just hand you the trophy now.
I don't know the Cleveland State crew of you and oh wait, there's no one else. Juan
Juan.
Erler.
I'll adopt Tommy
Yeah, there you go.
and
That's a pretty
Peter.
damn good crew.
Yeah, but
And
I
Peter.
like even the collection of new people come in first time, and I think every first timer. I think Addy Jaw. I think that was his first event.
Yeah, Adi's Adi's a good dude.
He's a fucking great guy. I mean, every single newcomer was at the bar after. It's like, how cool is that?
Yeah,
It's
that's what
like,
you want to see.
it's like, all right, if you played great, which everybody did. If you didn't play great, we don't care. Like we all got to have drinks together after and talk about how sore we are going to be the next day. Because I'll tell you one thing: from Saturday to Thursday of the next week, could barely walk.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It was what, 2.5 hours of tennis?
Yeah, it was a lot of tennis.
And like, look, Vash is physical, man. Like, if you get in that moment where you have to win three in
Grinding.
a row, it's like it's kind of taxing on your mind too, which doesn't really
Oh my
help your
god.
body.
Yeah, which if you see any photos of me, it's me throwing my rations. So yes,
I
it is
think
very.
this is your Instagram photo now. It's
Dude,
just in a
I know.
throwing
So
motion.
Allie goes, "You changed your Instagram photo, huh?" And it was like a really nice photo of me and her to
Oh
me
yeah,
chucking
that's
a racket.
right. I didn't even think about that.
Sorry, Al. My bad. My bad, my lady. All right. Well, we'll start to wrap this thing up. I got some rapid fire questions for you, but obviously we could go all day on this whole one and B collection of humans. We really are a special crew, and we'll have to keep chopping it up about it eventually.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna get a little racket nerdy just for a second.
Oh,
This
okay.
is
Here we
for
go.
Jason and
This
Nico
is for Jason, man. This is
and Nico. Nico's
Nico,
right there with
Nico
him,
too. Yeah, I was gonna say, and you. Come on, like
and me.
one racket's never enough for you, man.
No, I switch underwear. It's my favorite thing. I love it. I want to try everything. I
Yeah,
want to know what I really like.
it's like,
I don't
what
really
if,
like anything because I'm not that
like,
good.
I think if I used this racket, I could have been on the fucking tour.
I wouldn't go that far. Ass is too big to go on
Oh,
tour.
okay.
Yeah, it's just general ass size. That's the only issue. If I would have,
Oh
everything
yeah.
else, tour quality.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
All right. So for those who don't know, Aris, what racket are you using right now?
I use a Pure Drive Plus.
Ugh,
It's a Babolat.
that you've used your whole life.
I've used it since my sophomore year of high school.
That's your whole life. That's a long time.
It's okay. Yeah. I mean, that's
It's a
how
long
long
time.
is that? Yeah, it's like 13 years. I've
That's
gotten the I mean, I've gotten the new versions the whole time. It hasn't been just
that
like the
counts though.
old.
It's
Yeah, oh,
in the same
I
family.
understand. I
In the
understand,
same
but like
fam.
you've got guys like Peter just switched rackets from like
That's
2014
true.
this year.
He
Like
had a good
Sean
run
Carr is still using an Ultra from like 2012.
and chopping us up left and right.
Oh yeah,
The
Medi really with the four.
dude, he is Medvedev.
He's modern day Med.
He's a modern. Switch that,
Well,
reverse it. He's
yeah,
old
we're
school
both.
Medvedev. Dude, just like old school ultra hybrid string chopping us
Yes.
up. Good for him. String and tension in your pure drive, that is disgusting.
So I string with laser fiber, which plug them, a Cleveland-based
Plug.
company.
Yep.
So yeah, I use them all throughout
Sponsor the
school.
podcast.
Yeah, I use them
Sponsor.
all throughout school just because
Okay.
they sponsor the
Sponsored,
team.
yes.
And
Yep.
then so I use Octane in the mains, which is supposed to feel like Hyper G from Solinco, and then I use a hard poly in the cross called Smooth. I string
Yep.
that at 60 pounds.
That's disgusting. You think
It's
you're the
it's
only person left in the country stringing at 60 pounds?
I think Ben Shelton strings it at 60 pounds, and he hits the ball just as hard as me, maybe a little harder, maybe a little.
Just,
Well, okay, that's not an inaccurate statement. He hits the ball as hard as I do, but
and
like
maybe a little harder.
he can also hit it way harder than I can.
You think you could return a 150-mile-per-hour serve?
If it was hit right to me like that one that guy hit, I think I maybe get it back. Maybe. I
I mean,
think
you
if
just got to get a frame on it. I mean,
I mean
how much lead is on your?
I've got these 2 gram strips that I put on it, so I have like two here, and two on top, so that's 6. So I have 12 grams on it.
It's not a lot. That's less.
It's less than what I had on it before. I used to have a little thicker strips on it, but now
Are you using
yeah, do I need to get my racket out for you?
no, not at all.
Okay.
This is just
Yeah, yeah, okay. All right, yeah. I got the new version
I
literally
didn't
the
know.
day.
I remember hearing mixed reviews, so I just was wondering if you stuck with it.
Yeah, I still have the new one because I bought 3 of them, so I'm kind of committed. But
You don't have a choice.
I think I like the old version better from the baseline, but like
Okay.
everything else with the new one is
Feels a
better.
little bit better.
Like
All right.
once I step into the midcourt, which is I think is very rare for me. Like
It's weird to
flat
talk about things that happen once a month.
Right. Yeah. Like flattening out the ball from the midcourt feels a little better. Like when you hit the sweet spot, it comes off a little cleaner. Serve, volleys, everything feels better.
I win.
I mean, I was trying. I mean, I think you.
You won. You might have won. But that's, I mean, I've dabbled in the pure drive world. It's just a little too
I
much
don't
for
think
me.
you should touch a babble out racket for as long as you live. You just don't
No.
have. You don't have the game
I'll
style
tell
for
you
it.
what, though, they made the Pure Storm Limited, the egg shape,
I.
1820.
That's what I used before that. Oh, man, you could
What a
literally hit
switch.
that. Yeah, I know.
I hit every ball as hard as I could.
Every ball, it had never missed. You never
Never
missed it.
missed. That
It's a
racket was
laser
fucking
every time.
awesome.
No
That racket
shake.
was so good, dude.
It felt unbelievable because every
Unbelievable.
fucking ball you hit felt like you were hitting the sweet spot.
I mean, if you could get anywhere near it, because the head size was about this big.
It was, I mean, it looked
Cat,
normal, then just stops. It's
cat
like
got
a
me.
bad Yonex racket.
Yeah, that thing was awesome, though.
It was
That thing
so
was
good.
so good.
So
When
cool.
I had half decent footwork, I could use it. Today, no chance. 0% chance. You got to move to use frames like that.
Yeah,
That are
that
that
thing
small.
is, it's a tough frame to use.
All
And
right.
you
Well,
gotta hit it
that
hard.
was for Jason and Nico. Enough of that nerdy shit. A little bit for me too.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
had to hear it.
We're on our way out here. Let's go. Last 5 rapid fire questions.
Oh,
You
fuck.
ready? All right. You got black socks on. Why the black socks? Do we see them? Are they on? Are they
They're
on?
on.
Yeah, baby.
And of course, there's
Golf.
tennis fuzz on the bottom of
On the
it. Like that.
bottom. This guy's a tennis nerd.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, we love the black socks.
Here, I'll pull them up for you. I'll pull them
Yeah,
up.
can we see him?
Hold on.
We
So
gotta see him.
I've gotten in the habit of folding it over.
That looks nice. That's new. That's
Yeah,
new
see?
innovation.
But like we could pull it up to here if we need to, like
We're
it's not bad.
so going
This
back
is
to
for
Yagos and the Diegos, the Carloses, the Victorias, Christine. We've really surrounded ourselves with very fashionable people. Like they always look
extremely
good.
fashionable people.
They look good always. Always look good.
Yeah.
And then in walks
Christine had
Aris
an unbelievable fit today.
with his
Gotta shout it out.
polo, his golf shorts, and his fucking high black socks at the bar. That can't happen. But you've upgraded. You've gotten some new socks.
I got some short socks.
Yeah, baby. Feel good, doesn't it?
I just don't wear them to play tennis.
Which is fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you can't be wearing black socks to the bar anymore. Those days are over.
All right, fine. I'll wear short black socks.
That's fine.
Yeah, just can't
It's
be
not
the
that fine, but that we're heading in the right direction. Going back to you in your own game. One thing over the next 12 months, what do you want to improve?
serve. I mean,
Serve.
it's just like as much as you and I can shit on my forehand, like I think
It is fun.
that's much closer to getting. Yeah, it's much
I
closer
think
to
your
getting
serve's
to
there
a
too.
point.
I think like not as bad as you think, but it could get better. And I think that like it actually could get better. There's
Yeah,
people who say
like-
it wants to get better. Like your serve could actually get better.
Exactly. Yeah, like I
Like
think
your technique's good enough. Like the way you hit it's good enough. It's just
technique. I
probably.
wouldn't go that far. It's
Your
one of
technique's
the
not bad. You get yourself into a good spot. You hit a good. I mean,
yeah.
You just got it's a reps and probably maybe a little tinkering. It's not.
All right, here's
Hopefully at 26, 32, we're not going through major changes because that
Here's
sounds pretty fucking miserable.
here's more for Jason and Nico. I've tried to split my stance a little more. I go platform, and in school, I realized that like I was pretty staggered with my stance, and in school, like my legs were much stronger because I was actually like lifting and playing every day at a more physical level. So I was able to really explode up from that point. And then after school, I realized that now my feet are pretty even, and I don't quite get the same torque with my turn. So, yeah, I'm trying
And
to
just getting
stagger
up to the
my feet.
ball.
Right, yeah.
Just
And
getting
now
up out of your knee bend.
yeah. So like now
Because
I'm trying
you
to
bend. You get down.
yeah, I have the nice little frog super squat where my knees
Yep.
go this way instead
My
of
knee,
this
like,
way.
my knee's bend like this much.
Well,
Like you
yeah,
get,
like
you're bent. I'm like, I
I mean,
very little bent.
that's what I gotta do at 5 foot nothing. I mean,
It's true.
you and your fat ass and the well, not fat, but like big ass and big and
You just
big,
made my day. It's fair. It is a fat
Yeah.
ass. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's how I got my wife.
not a fat
She's a
man,
big
but a
fan.
fat ass. There you
True.
go. That's the quote.
No insult there.
That's the quote.
All right. So serve. All right. We'll do one more tennis question. Last tennis question, and it will revolve around one and B. Your favorite, and we'll say long term. So they've Played at least 2 events. That's fair. 2, maybe 3. Your favorite 1MB player?
That's a good question.
It's a good question.
I mean, you could come at it from a lot of different angles.
Only
Think
Aris' angle. It's the only angle we care about.
I think it's hard not to say 4P.
Yeah.
Like
It's easy to root for him. He's a nice guy.
He's been the guy in every
Been the
event.
guy.
I mean,
Yes. He hasn't
I
won in a
think
while, though.
is he the only guy that's played in every event? Maybe
Didn't he
BC
miss
too.
one? No,
When did he
BC
miss
missed the
one?
Dingles event, I think.
Yeah, like I think
Has Peter played every event?
I think Peter's played every event, so you got to go with him.
He's just the finest that 1MB has to offer.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I think from a high quality tennis player to a high quality guy, like you don't look no further than
Than the 3P.
3P to you, 4P to me.
4P still looks pretty good.
Yeah, I like
All
the
right,
4.
last one. Ready? Dream sponsorship for the crew.
I mean,
Who do we
Miller
want
High-
sponsoring the pod? Who do we want sponsoring our crew? Who do we want?
I think you need that Miller High Life. I mean, it's been the drink of choice for really all of us. Like
We
I
don't
think
ask for a lot, guys. You know what? Did you see the trophy picture from the last event?
Yeah, it was just the cases. Yeah.
The trophy for our last event, I had 3 small 12-pack cases of High Lifes for the 3 winners. And I go over to the cases to grab them, and I see Diego with a High Life in his hand. And I'm like, you grab that. And I had a 30 rack for everyone else, community
Okay.
30 rack. So I went to the store and bought all the High Lifes.
Mhm.
And I go, you grabbed it from the small one, didn't you? And then he's like, yes. I'm like, you
That's the
bastard.
classic, like,
So
he's
if
like,
you look, I think it's Triner's small case is already
do I
ripped
need to
open.
look at this right now? I need to look
You
at
might
this.
have to. Yeah, take a
Hold on a
look.
second.
Well, I think it's Triner's is already ripped open. So, Diego, if you made it this far, 52 minutes of us talking about absolute fucking nonsense.
Okay. I
I
gotta
was mad
zoom
at
in.
you.
It is open. It
Oh,
definitely is open.
Oh, yeah, so I had to fill it back up. But you know what?
I gotta
If it
really
isn't
zoom
a-
in. You guys can't probably see it, but it's
Yeah.
no chance.
If
But
it's not a
it's
true,
there.
if that's not a true representation of who we are, that's us. That's 1MB. Ugh. All right, Aris, any last words of encouragement for us going into Ocean now?
I mean, keep your socks and your spirits high.
We got to get that shirt made, don't we?
Yeah, we need the shirts now.
I know. We won't spoil that in case it does happen. We won't
We
dive
gotta
into that
do
one
that.
too much, but
I think that's
I
a
think
fantastic
I think we
idea.
have to do it. I think that's the case. For Ocean Isle, for those who don't know, 7 of us plus Allie, so 8. Allie's forced into playing tennis with us. Sorry, baby.
She'll hang. She's fucking good at tennis.
Allie just played her first competitive match since college, and she graduated
probably
in
fucking won.
2017. 2-2, baby. It's my girl.
Yeah, like she's
It's my
fine.
baby mom. Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, she's fine.
And she's your partner for the next event. So on that note,
Okay, all right.
Aris and
Well,
Allie.
Well,
Kind of a-
fucking
Aris and Allie kind of has a good little ring to it.
I mean, backhands for days.
A lot of backhands in that group.
Yeah, I think we're
100%.
putting backhands in the middle. Very reverse.
Backhand, very reverse. Backhands
reverse
in the middle.
doubles. Yeah, it's like don't fucking hit us a forehand.
Pretty good fucking Dingles team.
It's not a bad
I
Dingles
love it.
team.
That sounds great. Ocean Isle's going to be a blast. Can't wait to see you. I think moving forward, if we do some more of these, we might have to tag team them together.
Yeah.
If you ever want to be my co-host, you're more than welcome. That was my
yeah.
sneaky ask for you. So on days that you're available, we can grow some of these 1MB idiots and make fun of them.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. You know that.
All right. Who? If you could have one guest on tomorrow, who would it be?
Tomorrow, or Davis.
Done. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah,
Lauren.
I feel like that's a realistic ask.
That's a realistic ask.
I mean, I don't
Hold
know
on.
how.
Hold
I
on.
don't know.
I'm gonna ask you one more time because we should not put Lauren in our category.
Yeah, that's fair.
We appreciate the fact that she's played our events. We do.
Yeah, she's not one of us, but she's.
And if she wants to be, that's great. If she considers herself one of us,
I
we
just don't know how the hell
appreciate
you
that.
got her to do this in the first place.
because she's a good human.
I mean, yeah, like how do you?
And
argue
thank
with
God
that?
Garrett likes to play too and is a good human.
Right.
So
yeah.
Garrett, she probably was like, oh, like my nice little boyfriend wants to play tennis with his friends. I'll go too. So we appreciate it. Hey, Lauren has stated. I'll say this. These words came out of her mouth, and if I'm wrong, Lauren, you can refute. Okay? She said that this is the most fun she's had playing tennis in a long time. playing our event, and now she's playing Miami and Indian Wells.
I think that might be a little more.
Yeah, I know. I hope for her sake. I'll
Yeah.
be there. I'll be in Miami next week, so I hope Lauren makes the second or third round. So hopefully I'll get to see her
So
there.
good luck.
Come on, Lauren. I know
Yeah,
you're not one of
we got
us either
this.
way you might be, but do it. All right. So now Lauren, we're gonna get Lauren on.
Okay.
We're gonna make Lauren happen. But in the 1MB crew, who should be next?
Okay. I'm trying to think. I think we could get a lot of different people.
For sure.
I think someone like Diego or Carlos would be just a vibe and a half. I think
Honestly, we might just have to like both of them.
yeah. I think P or BC or any of the board. I think Nikki'd be a good choice.
Be a great choice.
Yeah.
I would love to get her side of the story.
Yeah, I think Nikki would be a good choice. I'm gonna stick with Nikki. I'm
All
going
right.
with Nikki.
I love it. That was a great idea. We'll get Nikki on. We'll get Diego and Carlos on because
Diego and Carlos needs to be like
those guys,
2 hours of just like
them. We're
just
not going to
thoughts.
talk. We're just
No.
going to ship unlimited beers to them and say go, and we're just going to let them go.
But you have to remember they're going to be 15 minutes late because Latino time.
We're going to say it's for 6. It's really going to be for 7.
Okay. Okay, here. I'm going to fire one
Fair.
question I'm going to fire one question at you.
Oh, it's
Okay.
exciting.
Out of everybody in the clinic group, who's the first person you'd bet on to show up late? And I have 2 answers. There's 2 correct answers.
Jason and Diego.
Okay, I guess there was 3. I forgot about Jason. Jason's
Jason's
Jason
always
showed
8 minutes
Jason
late.
showed up 15 minutes late after telling me 5 minutes after the clinic that he was coming.
Who was the third?
Adi shows up 10 minutes late every time.
I didn't know that. See, he's new.
Yeah.
He's a new guy. I didn't
And
have
you know
to
what?
experience that very much.
I welcome all of them in anyway because we're an inclusive group.
Unless you're a dick. We
Yeah.
kick you out.
Don't say names, but I know we're thinking. Of
Whoops.
it.
And if you made it this far, maybe you should be back in.
Yeah, maybe.
And on that note, Aris, that was fucking a blast.
This was fun.
Whether we have hundreds, whether we have thousands, whether we have millions, whether we have tens.
Tens.
Single
Singles.
digits.
Single. I think it's
Yeah, you have enough people in your family, we can get 10 views. If they make it this far, we appreciate
they're
it.
not making it this far. I think okay, here's the real question. Yeah, and of course this is gonna go on for another 5 minutes. How many
Easily.
people are gonna stop after the first 10 minutes and be like, what the fuck's going on? Like I'm turning this
Yeah,
off.
that could be quick. Hopefully,
I think we could get like about 10-ish people. 10-ish.
to get here, yeah.
No. I think
To get
3
here?
maybe. I think
Yeah.
you and me might not make it to here.
You might be right.
Yeah.
You could be right.
Do you think Nikki's watching this whole thing? Nikki's
No.
probably the first. Yeah, I think she'd
but
be the
that's
first
not
person.
fair. She's got kids. Okay, that's if you have kids, you're not watching or listening to this. This could be
But
hopefully.
she could just listen to it on her run.
It's true. Hopefully, in the car, we get some listens.
Yeah.
Listen to us in the car.
If you're
We're gonna post on
really
YouTube.
out of ideas,
We're gonna get this thing going, Harris. This is just a start, baby. Just a start.
we're fucking
And we're
fucking doing
finishing
this.
before the hour, so it's time to go.
All right.
All right, so much fun, dude. That was a fucking blast. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Hopefully, the first of many. And till next time, 1MB
Yeah.
fam.
Thanks, Nolan.
Peace.